Hi guys, it's Miss Amy and it is Creative Art Afternoon, and today I want to tell you a little bit about ATC cards, or artist trading cards. They are a mixed media project, which means that they have lots of different mediums. So it might have watercolor, might have writing, so pen and ink. It might have crayon or markers or tissue paper or painting layers or stickers or punches that you have punched out. It might have layers of paper. This is just wallpaper from a wallpaper book. This is an ink pad. This is a really cool book that we have at the library, all about artist trading cards and some ideas. We have several others in the library as well, but I want you to see, so artist trading cards are like baseball card size, so 2.5 by 3. So 2.5 by 3, all standard. And the rules of trading cards, of ATC cards, is that it is not copied. It is a unique design to you, and it is not to be sold. It is, although there are some people out there that are selling them, but they are unique to the artist, and they are meant to be traded and collected. And years ago, when I was first introduced to these, I think it was early 1990 or late 1990s, 1997 or something. It was a Swiss artist who came up with the idea and started them. And so they are just really super fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do one. I have crayons here, crayons right here. I have punches, I have the watercolor paper, I even have some tissue paper. So collecting and keeping like scraps is a great way to do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a little bit of felt. This is sticker felt, just happens to be what I have. I'm not expecting you to have this at home. I am just showing that this is a multimedia thing that you can do. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to put this on the top of my card, okay? I'm gonna snip it off, okay? This is for my sky. Okay, so there's sky. So then I'm gonna do a little green on the bottom. Okay, same thing, it is green felt with sticker paper on the back. It just happens to be what I have. You could do whatever you want. You could do lots of things that we've learned already. You could do like Zentangle. You could do watercolors. You could do crayon, but I want to keep it. So here we go. And then what I'm going to do is, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a crayon. So here's another medium. So I have felt medium, I have crayon, and the crayon is actually going to work on here. So I'm gonna make a tree like this. Okay, I'm gonna make a tree like this. Okay, so there is a tree with a crayon. Okay, then I happen to have hole punch, which has oak leaves and some maple leaves. So I'm going to put those on here. going to just put them all over the tree. And even though they're from different trees, I'm going to put them all over the top of the tree. Okay, so here they are all over the top, of the tree. Okay, and I can glue those all on. So there's that. And then what I'm going to do is, those are not glued down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that I saw that somebody did. And I'm going to take a pad, an artist pad, just a stamp pad, and I'm going to kind of run along the edge to kind of make a really cool edge to my thing. So you can see that the ink has edged all the way around. So that is really cool. Okay, so there, right there is if I have these on here, okay, so I've got the punches, okay, so here's the punches like that on my artist trading card, which is 3.5 by 2.5. So I have, these are all the different mediums that I have. That's what makes it a multimedia project. So I have felt, sticker felt. I have punches, okay, paper punches, so paper layers. And then, and then I also have crayon, so that's 3. I used around the outside ink, that's 4. And then if I did tissue or something like that, so maybe I want to make a tissue sun. So here's a little bit of tissue paper. Okay, so I could do a tissue sun right there. Okay, so there's my tissue sun. So that's 5 different mediums in this card. And I can create all kinds. I can draw. I want you to see some that my boys made when they were young, years ago. They are hockey players. They were hockey players. All growing up, they played. They still play, even though they're in their 20s. And these, they would be super embarrassed to know that I am showing these, but these are some cool little artist trading cards that they created with hockey inspiration. They loved hockey, so that is a crazy dog. There's a hockey goalie, so these are my son's because he was into hockey. These are just all hockey players in different positions, different teams. Here's a Boston Bruin, and they are all, here's stats that he did, like a stat sheet. Here's another one. So, I mean, he was probably maybe 8 or 9 when he did these. These are all goalies. He was a goalie. He still plays goalie sometimes, plays out. But these are all stylish. So his style was that he did tons of hockey cards, hockey ATC trading cards, and these are all ones that I have. They can be anything. If you love cats, you can draw and do and paint and color and collage or whatever cats. Or maybe you love nature and you want to use some of the things that you find outside. You could use natural things, like you could decorate it with dirt. You could use dirt to make it brown, rub the dirt all over the card. You could use green and do the leaves. You could do a million different things. Multimedia, mixed media, everything that you have that could be created into something: magazine collaging, scrap paper, newspaper, poetry, words, collect words from magazines, like from the book Max by Kate Banks. Max's words. So this is a really, really cool thing for all ages: adults, kids, little, big, teens, in between. Everybody, anybody can do this, and they are so fun to collect. And I have hundreds of them over the years, and today we are going to do it in our my art journaling class, and that's what we did today for Creative Art Afternoon. Hopefully you'll get inspired and get creative. Miss Amy.